That's simply an incredible image. This is the new flagship SWIT production HDR monitor.
This is a CineD Gear News video, supported by B&H and CVP.
Welcome everybody here from IBC 2023 with CineD. I'm here at the SWIT stand with Nikolaus. How are you?
Nice to meet you. Nice, good.
So you guys make a lot of different things. You make batteries, you make lights, and you make monitors. Today we will focus on a new monitor and a battery actually, but let's start with the monitor.
Yes.
What is this beautiful monitor that we have here?
Okay, this is our latest the flagship monitor, and as our shown at CineD this year, we showed our first mini LED monitor, and now we upgrade that monitor with our 4K ST2110 IP protocol. And as that's the beautiful monitor, it also supports full screen 1500 nits brightness and 1 million by 1 contrast ratio.
So it's really made for HDR production?
Yes.
On set. Who do you see this using? Is it more for DIT, more director monitor? Or?
We built this monitor at the beginning for the broadcaster because, like say in China, we have the bigger customers. They are concentrated in HDR production, and now we also received many feedback from the Caris, the DIT. They think it's also the beautiful screen for their post-production and color grading like that.
There's one thing that's special about the IP protocol that you're supporting. What is it?
Yes, I think it's, we have the hitless failover functionality because our customer have the very high requirement about the signal stability. So in the back, we have the two IP inputs and all it's a backup for each other. So
if one is removed, there's still a signal?
Yes, it's still signal and without latency.
Okay, so one cable is broken, the other one will
detect it and switch out automatically.
So you don't notice it's always signal, you just have two lines. Okay.
Yes, you're right.
So this is a very high contrast ratio, 1 million to 1.
Yes.
So you think, I mean, what are the typical, you said broadcasters, but what are the typical customers like that need this, you know, like what cameras do they use? You know that? Or
I'm not sure what camera they use, but as we see it, many customers have upgraded their equipment, like many productions, TV productions and sports events. They need some equipment for cinematic broadcasting. So we think it's a very good product for them.
And 1500 nits is actually quite bright for a monitor of this size, right?
Yes, so sometimes it will create many heat, but our screens have a very good cooling system. So compared with competitors, it's half thickness and half power consumptions, so half heat.
Half the heat, yeah.
Yes.
Talking about power consumption, how can you power it except for AC? I mean, I'm sure you can power it with battery as well?
No.
No, or just really?
It's about 250 watts.
Oh yeah, of course, HDR.
Yeah. And also in typical environments, we don't think that
you don't need that.
we don't think our user will use the battery to power it.
Yeah, okay. I see 12G SDI times 4, so there is actually a lot of opportunity for connectivity for 4K connections.
Of course, it supports a 4-way 12G SDI input. You can select here. Multi-view. Yeah. So input 4 signal, or we can input with an 8K signal with 4 12G SDI, SQD, or 2SI.
Okay. So you use all the 4 connectors to get an 8K signal into the monitor.
Yes, but now we don't think there are so many 8K productions, so future-proof.
But it is future-proof. Okay.
Yes.
Interesting. Let's talk about pricing and availability. Like how much does it cost and when will it be available?
Yes, this one with ST2110 protocol is euro, and euro price is 225.9.
Almost 26,000.
It's 26,000 euro.
And is it available already?
Yes, it's now available.
And I guess this is the biggest monitor you make?
Yes, and our top one.
The top one, that's flagship. Okay, great. Then let's move on to the battery, I would say. A while ago, you guys were one of the first to introduce B-mount batteries. but I think you carried the technology over to new V-mount batteries now, right?
Yes, and also a lot of customer demand, and they think our B-mount battery have the great design. So now we just announced this our new CIMO series V-mount battery.
What's new about this design?
I think our new design, we removed the front screen because we think it's have the risk of the crash. So we move the screen to the side,
Okay.
like our B-mount battery, and it will display the percentage and the estimated running time. And also we maintain the flashlight on the back, and also it has a higher constant load.
So 200 watt constant load. That means
Yes.
I can trust as a cinematographer. I can trust that I will have this load until the battery is drained.
Yes, of course. And for the lights, for the gaffers also can use this battery to power their lights. For some hydro lights, even our 98 battery has the 150 watts.
Well, that's quite important, actually. I think a lot of people don't think about this because if you use high-powered devices, even though the battery is not fully drained, at some point it will just not work anymore because it can't maintain the current. So that's actually very good to know. Yeah.
Yes, especially for some lights. If you use like the 150 watt lights, at the beginning will draw higher than this. So we mark this as a minimum power load.
Oh, that's the minimum. Okay,
Yes.
so it's always kind of maintaining this, but usually higher than that.
Yes, that.
Of course, let's not forget to mention
Yes.
a USB-C now, which is nice, and USB-A.
We so many the whole world they move to USB-C and Type-C. So we add the Type-C on the top of our battery, and it supports 60 watts input and output.
And as normal, 2 D-tabs.
Yes.
So you have 3 different types: 98, 160, and 290.
Yes.
So I don't know. Do you know about the fly? So the 98 is the one that's okay for flying, right?
Yes, and of course the 160 also can fly, but you can carry only 2 these batteries.
Ah, yeah. Okay, that's 2 of them. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Let's talk about pricing and availability.
I don't have the parts now, but I think in 2 or 3 months is available.
Very soon. Okay. Thank you, Nicolas. Thank you
you.
for the interview, and good luck at the rest of IBC. And stay tuned for a lot more videos from IBC 2023. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.